Kính thưa quý vị, anh chị Việt Nam sống khu Lido Sài Gòn. Tôi nói đặc biệt là mấy anh chị Việt Nam sống khu Lido Sài Gòn, mà họ là những bạn học cùng lớp với tôi, mà trong đó có những người cấp bậc tỉnh trưởng, cấp bậc bộ trưởng nữa, thấy không? Mấy anh đó, bây giờ tôi thâu video này để tưởng nhớ lại những người đó, là chúng ta sống được hay không, khỏe mạnh hay không, vui vẻ hay không, tùy theo cái quan niệm, cái tư tưởng của mình. Và đây là cái tài liệu một người sống 105 tuổi tôi thâu tóm tắt để phổ biến rộng rãi cho quốc tế, chứ không phải cho mọi người, là cho quốc tế. Có nghĩa là những gì tôi đang làm ngày hôm nay được sự kiểm soát rất chặt chẽ của chính phủ, nhất là các trường đại học. Mời quý vị xem đây ạ.
Then my friends, then even my enemies. Before they left, every single one of them asked me the same question. What's your secret, Walter? And I always said the same thing. Clean food. And I believed it. But here's what I noticed. The ones who ate perfectly, exercised for hours every day, followed every rule, they left just as fast as the ones who didn't. So what was the real difference? I've had a lot of time to sit with that question, and the answer had nothing to do with what was on my plate. Diet was never the secret to a long life. When I was your age, I thought eating right would fix everything. After losing everyone I loved, I started noticing things. My name is Walter. I'm 105 years old. I drove a taxi for 41 years.
Ôi trời ơi.
I still wake up every morning at 6.
Cảm ơn ông.
I still sit in the same chair I've been sitting in for 47 years. The chair across from me has been empty for 11 years.
Ông lái taxi, tôi lái người ta đi chợ mua đồ ăn, vô đồ ăn rồi còn chê đồ ăn ngon, đồ ăn dở không ăn nữa. Đó là cái sai lầm của tôi ngày hôm nay nha. Cái sai lầm, hoàn toàn sai lầm. Đây không phải là lần đầu tiên, mà đã xảy ra rất nhiều lần.
But if I stop there, you'll leave just like they did, happy, having missed the whole thing, because every single one of them missed the point. Nobody ever sat down and asked, Walter, what kept you going after everyone was gone? Walter, how do you wake up after 105 years and still decide it matters? Those were the questions I always waited for, but nobody ever asked them. They wanted my food list, my sleep schedule. If sleep alone extended life, half the people I knew would have lived forever. Maybe you're wondering about the list too. Well, the list. 2 eggs every morning, fried in butter. Real meat twice a week. Vegetables from the ground. Bread, water, black coffee. No powders, no vitamins, and yes, I'll admit it, sometimes a piece of chocolate after dinner. A small whiskey on cold nights. You know, I never starved myself. I never punished myself for eating something I enjoyed. Most people learn in a classroom. One day I asked him, Doctor, what's the secret to a long and healthy life? He said, Walter, eat clean, sleep well, avoid stress. I said, do you do all of those? We listened to the engine for a moment. Then he said, I eat clean. I sleep fine. The stress part, I never figured that one out. Dr. Paulson passed in his 70s. I drove his wife to the service.
Trời ơi.
I think about him sometimes. That man had all the knowledge, wrote all those books, and the one thing that was wearing him down, he knew it, named it, and still couldn't let it go. If a healthy list could keep a man going, he'd have lived forever.
Cuộc đời tôi khổ hơn ông nhiều ông ơi.
The real answer
Trời ơi.
wasn't on any place.
Ngày hôm nay cái khổ
I
rồi.
came to understand that because of Margaret. Margaret and I were married for 58 years. Yes, 58. And I was a good husband in the ways that are easy to measure. I worked, I came home, I didn't disappear. But she used to say something year after year. Walter, you're sitting right there in that chair, but you're still driving that cab. Come home now. What she said was part of what got me to this age, because when I retired, I just sat around for months. No shift, no route, no responsibilities waiting for me. I'd wake up, make my coffee, sit in this chair, and wait for something to happen. 1 month, same thing. 2 months, same thing. Margaret would walk past, ask if I wanted coffee. I'd say yes. She'd bring it. That was the whole day. My whole life had become a retired man just waiting to go. If you have no purpose waiting for you the next morning, all you're doing is waiting to go. And that prepares the body to do just that. One morning, I walked out to the garden. I don't know why, honestly. There was a weed near the tomatoes, and I pulled it. Then another and another. 2 hours later, I was on my knees, hands pitch black, out of breath. When I came inside, she was standing at the door. She just looked at me, but I knew that look. That was the look of a woman who had been waiting. Not for an hour, not for a week, for years. I had found a purpose and gone after it. I wasn't just sitting around waiting to go anymore. A purpose doesn't have to be big. It just has to get you out of the chair. For me, it was the garden. When I turned 70, I started walking 20 minutes a day.
Đó là những gì tôi đang có ngày hôm nay trong cái chuồng cu này đấy à. Ha? Tôi cũng trồng rau như thế này, rồi tự tôi săn sóc lấy và ăn uống mỗi ngày đấy à.
I know every crack in that pavement. Those small routines kept me going. If I had spent those years just sitting around, you wouldn't be watching this video. Every day, I gave myself a reason. Not big, small. Stopping to argue with the neighbor on the corner about football. Putting on music at 7 in the evening. Watching for the sunlight through this window at exactly 4 o'clock every single day, like clockwork. Small things, embarrassingly small, but they kept me here. Every morning, I had a reason to get up, and they gave my day somewhere to go. The ones I watched go the fastest, they retired from purpose and work at the same time. They just sat down, and the body took the cue. With stomachs full of clean food, they drifted away slowly and quietly. More. And at some point I realized I was still breathing, still sitting, still here, and the day wasn't going to wait for me. The hours kept moving. So I got up, went to the garden, pulled some weeds, walked my 20 minutes, came back, called my son Robert. Weeks. Having good people around you is not a luxury. It's part of how you stay alive. I know that now. And one more thing, because I'm too old to lie. Part of living long is luck. My father lived to 94. My grandmother lived past 90. The body I was born with had good bones. I could tell you it was all discipline and intention, but that would be a half-truth. And half-truths are for people who still have something to protect. My name is Walter. I'm 105 years old. This morning, I woke up at 6, made my coffee, went out to the garden. Just a few minutes.
Đó là công chuyện tôi làm ngày hôm nay đấy. Tôi trồng rau cải như vậy, ăn uống đấy. Giờ tôi dùng nó như là organic vegetable nha. Nhiều người không hiểu organic là cái gì. Tức là tôi không có dùng hóa chất hay gì hết đó. Đó là những chuyện tôi làm ngày hôm nay. Giờ tôi vui hưởng những gì tôi có. Happy, healthy life. Đó là mục đích của tôi. Vì trong cuộc sống chẳng ai mang đến nguồn vui và hạnh phúc cho cá nhân tôi. Cảm ơn quý vị.